I'm not gonna say everything is a gang, but if you really want to count it as that, like I feel like it's human nature to be in a group and
But
not like
everything
another
is
group.
cops,
Is a fucking gang. Firefighters is a gang.
the government.
The government is the biggest gang.
Everything is a gang. Everything has a gang. The world, the kings of the past, queens of the past, their army, gangs. Like I mean, it depends. If you look at it that way, everybody was a gang.
My problem with
Everything
that,
was a
I feel
gang.
like gangs. Actually, that's actually like a fundamental difference between like, me. No, well, I kind of feel like I'm different from most like people who aren't in gangs.
What
or
you
not. Like,
mean by you different from most?
no, meaning like I was gonna say the fundamental difference is like
I hate this nigga.
No.
He thought you said you different from black people.
no.
I fuck with you.
Let me. So okay, I gotta think of this. The fundamental difference between like I bet you guys would vouch for gangs, say like they're actually beneficial because people who like don't have stuff.
No. I don't think gangs beneficial. I just understand.
Slow your. Why would you think I would think a gang is beneficial?
Well, being from Brooklyn, I feel like.
So you did being from Brooklyn.
Are you gonna play the race card right now?
I'm just saying. What if I told you I've never been in a gang in my life?
Then how'd you
Like
feel?
ever.
Did anyone like in your school, your family,
You
your
see,
friends?
nah,
Like I've
this-
never
and
been
this-
around it.
this
Like
is
what if
shit
I
I
told
be
you I've
talking about.
never been around it?
It's the political
Why you
shit.
gotta push? Why you gotta
You
push?
see,
But I do.
look,
But
and this is
wait,
why-
but
look,
yeah,
no,
but he
look,
has.
This is
But
this is what I was gonna say with the Black Lives Matter shit too. It's too different. It's a group of people that want to care, and there's black people that just use that shit to use it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front.
that's what I was
That's
saying.
literally what he just did.
That's so
like,
true.
Like, yo, bro.
Dude, you
he
actually caught,
literally
like,
just
you
played
gotta-
the black card for
yeah.
no reason. He could do
that
that.
didn't feel good. That was kind of like.
And I
You
see
so
you playing
racist.
again too. That's why he's like,
I gotta
he's
think
like,
this
wait,
one
what
through.
the fuck I gotta say? 'Cause
See,
this
that's why I
match
told
right
you
But
back.
that's actually quick sidetrack. Kwani like I feel like you don't give a fuck. Like he doesn't really
Nah,
give
I
a
don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
Like there's a lot of people pointing fingers and playing the victim card right now, like
Yeah.
on social media and shit.
That's what I don't
Kwani-
give a fuck about.
Yeah,
Like
I don't give a fuck, bro.
The people who's dragging it, like trying to
Yeah.
get a dollar out of it and all that. Like for like we had black banks and
But
stuff
you
like
realize
that in the
they're-
back. Why
they're-
them shit's not still open and shit like
Yeah.
that? We always
Yo,
Black Lives
this why I
Matter.
be
Black
telling
Lives
people, like,
Matter.
I've been on this Black Lives
Black
Matter
Lives
shit.
Matter really fucking matter.
Bro.
Let's open these banks up again and
Right.
put our own damn money
I'm one of the
in there and
only
shit
niggas
like
with a
that.
black-owned bank.
For
I
real.
have
Mine's is
Carver
Spanish.
Bank.
Nah,
I
I gotta
have a-
find one. Mine's
I
is
have a
Spanish.
black-owned bank. I've been in that bank with shit till this year. I didn't get Zelle till this year, like a
Word.
couple months
I might
ago.
have to switch over.
I swear to God, that shit was crazy.
Black owned bank. I was searching for a black owned bank for a long
Carver
time.
Bank, Carver Federal Saving Bank. Y'all gotta pay me for this, but get with it.
Wait, so
Black
what,
owned.
what did you think about like the whole marches and everything? Do you think it helps
I
or
mean,
not really?
yes, because you like, if you're marching for it, like if you're really marching for it, then yeah, because you're
'Cause
trying to wake people up and have people see it. But certain people was just there for the free Dior and the free,
Yeah.
you know, like oh,
It was
we
white
riot
people
into
looting.
that. We riot into that. Oh. Let me go grab this real quick. You feel me?
So true.
Like, I had friends that really called me, woke me up out of my sleep. Like, yo, they just opened Dior. Like, what's up?
Yeah, it's
Like,
lit.
Let me get a
and
quick.
even I
a
had to
quick
catch
quote.
myself. I thought about it like, they did, yeah, fuck it. But then I'm like, nah, because then I'll be a statistic. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah. And then you're doing exactly what the people
Yeah.
want
Nah.
to loot. But
I
like
don't want to fuck up the place. I want to build shit. Let's build
yeah,
shit.
like the whole thing with the march, like you know Gandhi and when he was
I
doing
just
the
watching an Indian movie. Some
yeah
crazy
about the whole independence and everything, and
about something like that.
right he like when he was marching, like there wasn't anyone like looting or like playing music in the street, like looking like they're having a good time and shit. Like they were like
I'ma
down
be
bad,
so
suffering.
They
and shit.
played Big
Real.
Drip and they ran in the Chanel store.
Like if
in
you're
every store.
if you're like
I'ma
if you're
be
fucking around like
so
having a good
real.
time and stuff, I feel like it's
Gandhi was a bad example, bro.
why
I don't know. That nigga stood for a lot of good shit and a lot of bad shit too.
he stood for like no violence and fasting. Like
Yeah, nah, he did. But
What
then,
bad shit did he stand for?
I mean, like, you know, he was one of those people that felt like your wife can't look you in your eyes and shit. There's people that'd be like, fuck that.
oh, that might be the religion.
It was
I
that
don't-
whole shit where
I'm
they was like,
so
he was
uneducated
touching
on
kids.
That's
like,
crazy because
dude,
in the Indian movie I was watching and shit and like it was like the lady had left and came. She went to New York. Like she left India at 12, came back. You feel me?
And they was looking at her shoes weird.
Yeah,
like, this
because
shit
she
not
would
it.
talk back to her husband and shit like that, and like just didn't understand. So they was just like, oh my God, you let her talk to you like that.
Mm.
He's like, nigga, I just came back from New York. That's the
Yeah,
last.
nigga, I came back from
out of all
Booty,
places.
nigga.
Like,
I was in Brooklyn, nigga. What the fuck is y'all talking
like
about?
out of all places.
The most disrespectful place on the planet.
Yeah, you gonna tell what? Are you
What the
crazy?
fuck is you gonna tell me?
Yeah,
You
the fuck?
dumb?
Yeah.
So they was just like so surprised, like, oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's why I say, like, I don't know. When I use examples of, like, I don't know. The best person in history to me is Malcolm X.
I was about to say,
I
yeah,
fuck with Malcolm X. Like, everything he stood for, I stand for it.
I feel like he was the type of guy who received like gratefulness from the community, but also a lot of like
Backlash.
Yeah,
backlash.
black
and-
people killed him.
Really?
Yeah, the Muslim community killed him.
Because wasn't he violent? Like, wasn't his answer violence to
It
for
wasn't,
freedom or
look,
something?
let
It
me tell you
wasn't a
something.
violence. He had more of a type of I'm gonna get you sucker attitude. Like,
Yeah, like, he was like, yo,
you do to mine, I'm gonna do to you.
eh,
And I'm only doing this to protect mine.
get it by any means. And you know what I like about him?
Eye for an eye.
He had an ignorant outlook at first, because at first he was on some shit like, yo, all black people need their own part of America, and we need to separate everything. He went to Mecca, got enlightened, realized that it was all colored Muslims.
Right.
And he came back on some shit. Like, even in the movie, in the documentary, it said it. Like, some white lady was like, yo, I really like what you preaching. How can I help you? Stay on my way. He dead ass told that to somebody. Imagine you be a Caucasian liking a black person move, and he say, yo, the best way you can help me, stay on my way. That's the best way. Yo,
Is that the best way? I mean, like
you agree. But he came back and he was like, yo, nah, that's not the way. But I'm still on something. I'm going to get it by any means.
oh, that's before he went to.
Yeah, that was before he went to Mecca. He went to Mecca and came back on some, yo, I was bugging.
Yeah.
I was bugging. Even Nelson Mandela, he used to blow up fucking police stations.
Hell yeah.
A lot of niggas don't know that. Nelson Mandela was super radical. He said he went to jail and he met 10 people. 10 Nelson Mandelas. They was all just as radical, but they were smarter. They had experience. He came back and guess what? Nobody fucked what he did. He was with Castro. He was with all these communists. But why? Because those are the people that were supporting him when he was in jail.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a negative outlook on somebody and what they do.
That's a fact.
I feel like the only people in history
Majority of the people who actually changed the world and impact the world was always looked like as the bad guys or
Right.
anti-heroes.
I always say that anti-hero shit. Do I not?
So like, you feel me?
That was correct,
I
by the way.
respect it. I respect the bad guy. I like the bad guy. You gotta understand the bad guy story.
Tony
then-
Montana said it. Y'all need niggas like me.
Yeah.
Y'all need niggas like me to point out who's the fucking bad
Is
guy.
that Scarface?
Yes, that is.
You're like, he is a bad guy though. Like, I couldn't justify like being
I
completely
justified
logical.
everything that nigga did.
All right, how about like Pablo Escobar?
I fucked with Pablo Escobar.
You know how many like he fucked up Miami, like with the cocaine and everything, and obviously
But
his
look what
own
he did for his
country.
country.
I was about to say, because you gotta
He
understand.
fucked his country.
No, he
it's
did
that,
not.
It's that I come from the slums
No, he did
mentality.
not.
So
I gotta
his
go
mentality
get it.
was, I come from the slums, so I know what these people need more than anybody. So I'm gonna get into office, and then the end will justify the means. But to get there, he blew up the. Honestly, I'm basing this off of the Narcos show, so I don't know how accurate it is. But like, he blew up the government, or like the embassy, the American embassy,
He
something
got
like that.
scared. He scared his own government. You're not gonna scare the U.S.
Dude,
government. They gonna blow your
he
ass
blew up.
up.
He blew up
No,
planes. with
that's
power-
why he died. He tried to run for fucking office in the U.S. like, this nigga is bugging.
Yeah,
he
like,
is a
he
bugging.
taking over
He
his
also-
country.
That's when he
Dude,
died.
he
Once he take over his
fucked
country,
up the
is-
economy
yeah.
with drugs.
American economy.
Any economy,
Nah,
like
American economy.
Nah, America fucked up their own economy with
yeah,
drugs.
nah, America fucked
They
up.
they
Yeah,
was
they're
they
the ones
had
who were taking
they
it,
had
but-
CIA niggas working with this nigga bringing the drug in the United States.
Yeah, to fund
but
what?
he-
To fund
War.
war. I told you that
To
shit is
fund
just
war.
about money.
War. Yeah, it's like, oh wait, they growing this for free and we can't grow it. Nah, fuck that. You arrest this motherfucker. We
And
gonna
take
find
that
that
shit.
source. We gonna take this fucking source and we gonna grow this shit.
Yo,
and we gonna
bro.
use it for ourselves and fund it for
You
whatever
was
the fuck
there
we
when
need.
we had the conversation with Ado. Shout out Ado. Shout out Q8. All of that. He even said it. Every dollar in America, one way or another, is gonna be taxed. And when he said it, I'm like, nigga, you chatting. I
Yeah.
tried for the rest of my life. They're not touching my money. You gotta spend your money, right?
Yeah,
If they book you, what they gonna take? They gonna take your money, right?
yeah.
No matter what dollar comes in the state, yo, bro, the FBI is the biggest gang in America. You don't beat the feds. Everybody know that.
Yeah, you got 1 in a million chance to beat the feds.
Nigga, you beat
Once
the
in a
feds, guess
lifetime.
what? They're recruiting you. Now you're the feds.
Once in a
That's
lifetime.
so true.
Yeah, you beat the feds? Oh, you smart? Yeah, nigga, come work for us. Or you're done.
That ass.
That's how you get it. Yo, son, that's what I always said, son. That shit is rigged. That shit is rigged.
This whole shit is rigged.
You have no trust in the American government.
No. But I have no trust in like no government.
I have no trust in any government. I feel like our government.
I feel like you guys have no
Our
trust in
government is,
any.
like, the most trustworthy government. Like,
Yeah,
when
nah,
Trump was
nigga.
in office, I wasn't hating on him. Or,
Yeah, nah,
you
some
gotta
niggas'
get him out
government
of
is
office.
bad.
Like, I feel like Trump was just honest. Like, a lot of people are not honest.
Yo,
Dude, you guys are like
The-
different.
said the same
Yeah.
shit.
What the fuck?
I said, yo, at least the only reason I really even cared like to say, yo, maybe Donald Trump not gonna do that bad. At least he told me he don't like me.
Yeah.
There's
like,
a lot of niggas
He
that
never
don't
said-
say.
wait, you mean he doesn't like black people?
I read it.
said all that
he didn't
shit.
say
I
that
read
shit.
it.
He didn't say that
He,
shit.
to me,
He said that
to me,
shit.
he didn't say that. To me, he was just like on some nigga. It's either you got money or you don't.
Yeah, he's
You
a
know?
Wall Street guy.
Yeah, so obviously we the niggas without the money. So it's like, you feel me?
Fuck
but,
you.
Yeah, but other than that, like, nigga, like, it is what it is. Like,
It is because if I was the president, I swear, if I was the president, this shit was changing.
Can't even say
everybody I don't
that
like
because
is
everybody
getting
thought
fucked.
it was gonna be changed with
You know-
Obama.
you know why
and
it is?
shit.
It's-
It wasn't that much change with Obama.
Dude,
like
why-
he did his thing, but
Nah,
he ain't
but like a lot of
crazy.
people don't like when I say this, and I'm gonna always say it till I die. Like Obama is one of those people that we talk about when we talk about the NYU kids and whatever, all this and that. Like Obama is one of those people. All right, he's black, but he wants to be. How do I say it? Like he wants to be like this smart, articulate, cultured black person. Like he's one of those black people that he's black, but he's not black. Like boom,
Nah,
he's
what the
black.
fuck do you mean?
Like
Obama is fried chicken black.
he's in the White House and he's more worried about
Eating
like
fried chicken.
no.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think
no.
so?
I don't feel like Obama was in the White House, feet up, fried chicken, yo, send some KFC in here. I need that. No.
Like, he's
I
not
feel
culturally
He was one of those
black.
people that was around white people and put his back
Right.
and chest up. I'd have been in the office like this,
no.
nigga.
Hell
So-
no.
wait,
Obama
wait, wait.
was good, my brother. Was good, my brother.
Yeah,
How
that's
you doing,
fact.
sir? What's good, my brother? What's good, my brother? Hello,
No, that was the black people.
What's good, my brother? What's good, my
I
brother?
feel like Obama,
come
like
on,
me
bro.
personally, I feel like Obama played it so safe. Like Trump got in office, and one of the first things
Like,
Trump
fuck
did,
you for... Nah,
he blew some shit up.
Obama was doing shit. He was doing shit
Do you know what
professionally.
checks and balances is?
Yeah.
All right. So as a president, you're not supposed to be able to make calls like that without approving it by Congress and all that. Obama's one of those people that waited. Okay, all right, we're gonna run it by Congress. Why fuck with Donald Trump? I want this
Executive
done
order.
today.
Yeah.
Executive order. Bro, it's only been 3 presidents, around 3-4 in history that used their power like a king, nigga. And that's what Obama was supposed to do. He was supposed to come in office. Fuck that. It's lit. Black men in here. We up. Niggas up 100. Niggas up 100.
And that's what a lot of people
He's
thought.
up 100.
That's what a lot of people thought. But you gotta
I
understand.
thought he was gonna do that.
You gotta understand. Shit not like shit like that. Not gonna happen to like the 3rd black president.
Come the fuck on. Why we
Or
always
like
gotta wait?
Cause we still gotta wait for the females.
Why we always gotta wait? No,
We still gotta
why
wait for
the
the female
fuck do we have to
president.
wait?
Well, like,
We
think
do.
of Kamala.
We
You know,
got to. 'Cause
like,
that's
you know
next.
Kamala
Before
Harris?
we get another black man, we're gonna have a lady.
Kamala Harris is gonna be the president. I'm not gonna front.
He's
Joe Biden got
dropping.
like 3 more months. That nigga is like
I hope
105.
not, but,
But-
he's old as fuck.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's real wood. But
That's why she pushed his ass to become president. That's exactly why she pushed his ass to become president.
yeah.
yeah, Kamala Harris knew what she was doing, but like I said,
Get your ass in that seat, Joe.
you know what? Yo,
You just watched a clip from the Other Side podcast.
definitely tune in on our Instagram page. You know, everything we drop is a movie. Tune in.